Things are heating up on PulseChain. That's right, baby dolls. I have a new microphone design. It's actually my crystal ball. Wink, wink. I'm going to be toggling between this and the old furry style, but then I'll eventually probably just move into this. So I want you to remember, firstly, Richard Hart is a confirmed friend of the channel. Wink, wink. Also, I think he watches this channel, friends. Or if he doesn't, let me show you something. You know, if I was basically left out to dry by everybody and I had a chart looking like this, I would just do a rage pump just to see what happens if we flip Eric Wall's participation bet, which is around another 7x from today. If you see up here at 10x above day one sack, which is a 7x from today, Eric Wall loses his bet and must tweet publicly that he is Somi's friend and follow him again permanently. What do you think is going to happen, friends? I want to tell you what I think is going to happen. I'm going to give you a bit of a crank. I think we're here to crank, friends. I mean, this chair is so squeaky. You don't understand the amount of squeaks we've been building up for this bull market alt season. And you've earned it, by the way. You know, friends, if you've been watching me, I've been telling you, you're not entitled to anything. We're lucky this thing even works. You're a slave. Accept the lashings from the king. That's what I've been saying for the past 2 years. But now my rhetoric, the words I'm saying, they're different. I never even thought I'd be saying this. I'm literally telling you, you're actually entitled to an alt season now. I never thought I'd ever say that. Wait, who's the arbiter? Who says we're entitled to an alt season? Me. And not really me. I mean, I'm just a satellite fence just from the crypto market itself. Look, they cut off the bull market early. You understand? It cut us off in 2021. It was supposed to finish in November, December. Some say December. Instead, it was cut off in May. Dogecoin mania. Exactly 12 months after the Bitcoin halvening, snap. 90% of altcoins peaked in April to May of 2021. 90%. The final 10% fluff went to the rest of the year with Bitcoin, but retail sentiment peaked. They never recovered after that. That was a complacency rally. What do we have now? Well, we have enough time has now passed. It's been enough time. Now, I don't know how high this is going to go. I'm just telling you, you're entitled to riches. Okay, and now I don't say that. I don't say that. Usually I say, yeah, you're lucky to get a 2x, aren't you? But are you in the right coins? I don't know. I hope you are, friends. This is PulseX. Let's have a look at the PulseX to Pulse ratio. This is a very nice, healthy chart. You can see, friends, there are some poopy heads here. You got Rectum Rochelle, for example. People are selling their PulseX. They think it's high. I say good luck to you, man. Like, if you think PulseX is high, well, maybe you're high. Okay, maybe you're hanging around Snoop Dogg too much or something. Because last I checked, this buy and burn just ticked up to 3.34%, 43%, so 701 billion PulseX bought off the market. That's huge, by the way. If you show in USD, that's $39 million taken off the market. Look at this, man. It's buying 1 to 2 billion every couple of days. That's huge. Every 1 billion coins bought, 1 billion is 100K at day one sack. It's actually bought. That's crazy, man. I'm going to keep reporting on it because it's actually a utility coin, friends. Okay? It's actually the utility you want in this game. Now, there are many other coins out there. This ratio is very healthy because you expect the DEX to give you a higher beta, which is just more leverage on the ecosystem as more volume comes and kicks in. And it does make sense, of course, because, you know, what do we really have to go off from here? You don't have much. Just you're going off past symbols, moving around correlations. It is what it is. But you just think, okay, everybody left PulseX out for dead, and now the DEXs are coming back. You get to see the true power of crypto itself. I also want to show you Hex as well, baby dolls, because if you are a baby carrot or a baby spinach, please remember to strap on, because this also deserves to get a nice pump. I don't know where total Hex is going to be sent. I think the PulseChain testnet version 3 price, I still think it's heartbreaking, isn't it, to know that April 2023, we were at 12 cents for Hex, and we've never even come close ever since then. Wow, it's been a long time. We're still 75% below that point. We dropped more than 90% below that point in the bottom of the corrupt SEC attack in PulseChain last year in 2023. So we're still quite a while away from there. I'm not saying anything's free money. I'm just telling you, man, it's almost like it's a no-brainer. We don't have any brains. Peanut brain. It is what it is. I'm just telling you, man, like, my bags are packed. And you've been following me? Yeah, sweet. Your bag should be packed too. Just like your time's running out. Like, it's nobody will be listening to all these fundamentals saying, yeah, I'm going to wait till Feb of 2024 and then I'm going to buy Hex. No. Once you see the potential, there's 125,000 stakers. If you want a 64 price increase, you only need 8x of that. You need to get to like 1 million people, 68 plus streamers, 140 plus content creators. When you see all the fundamentals and everything moving around, and Richard Hart and all the other X factors around there, it's very hard to just look at something and go, oh, you're really nice for long term, but I'm just going to wait longer. It's tough, okay? But hopefully those bad times are behind us. There's also been a lot of discussion, friends, around incentive token, okay? Now, incentive token, otherwise known as incentive token, this is a log chart. So this is actually what the linear chart looks like. Now, incentive token, there's a lot of videos coming out. Shout out to Mr. Money Gang. A lot of people talking about like its inflation rate and something going down. And yeah, look, no one knows anything. Once again, no one knows. You kind of expect that when something goes down this much, there's some sort of bounce. I'm letting you know, friends, in all the charts I've seen in crypto, even if you die, you come back to your 23% retrace, which is, by the way, this is Inc. Pulse. Okay, this is incentive token versus Pulse. So if this gets up here, that's a 3.6x. It basically means Inc. will do 3.6 times more than whatever Pulse does. I don't know. You might say, hey, that's actually a bit crazy because you expect Pulse to do like a 10x from here. Yeah, well, let's do 10 times 3.6, friends. You get a 36x on a $3.20 Inc. You have $115. Is that possible? I don't know. It's imaginary Ponzi money. Anything's possible, friends. If people want to come in, it is what it is, okay? Make sure you like, subscribe. Don't forget it loves you. I'm wearing a Pokemon hat. Yes, anything's possible. Of course, theoretical. Yes, theoretical. If everyone jumps into one pool and no one pulls out, you have all these theoretics. But man, oh man, I wouldn't bet against it at all. Do I put fresh money into Inc? Careful about that. Just careful. I would rather take chances on other altcoins, to be honest, just because less liquidity. You don't have people farming them to dump. But man, you're just looking at this chart. I mean, I just told you the maths. Like, hey, if it goes up here. By the way, there are people, they think it's going to go back all the way to the top. That's it. That means Inc. does an 11x on top of whatever Pulse does. Oh, 100x on Inc. from here. That's why people have $1,000 Inc. targets. Look, they're just hocus pocus numbers, and let them be. But who cares even if it does a 5x? What, 5 times your money's not good enough? There are people starving out there for 2% yield, friends. You know what I mean? There are so many things out there. It's just so glorious. I want to show you more glory. This is ICOSA. Remember, ICOSA and Hedron, they are leverage on Hex. You still got a long way to go here. Now, we had this initial pop-up. See, we had this big pop-up because the liquidity's so thin, and now it's like starting to pull in. I'm not worried about it at all. It's still leverage on Hex. It's cool. I can even show you the ICOSA Hex ratio, which is the most beautiful part of all. Look at this. We're still moving around. Now, if it got to, from here to the ceiling, it's wow, that's almost a 5x. A 5x versus Hex. That's crazy. So if Hex from here does a 20 and we get to the ceiling, that's 20 times 5 is bang, 100. Do we get there? I don't know. Not a financial advisor. I just like the expansion pack value on Hex. I think more people will keep doing staking. I think more community projects will keep doing staking. Just to remind you, friends, as well, Mr. Dipcatcher, also a friend of the channel, who founder of Gophers, he's making Pool Party, and Pool Party lets anybody do any custom stake as a group for Hex. It's a Hex loving Hex expansion pack again, which is fantastic because now the community can say to new people, if they want to do a sacrifice phase and they want to raise money and you know they're going to do it, at least you can say to them, we the community demand whatever you raise from us, take 20% and make a 5-year hex stake. Take it off the market, take 20% and give it out to your users. Because that way they have a lottery ticket and your funds are also a lottery ticket. Why is that important? It means if there's like 30 projects that do this, friends, over the next 2 years, every single project and all the leaders and the founders in the group, they have big financial incentives and alignment to promote Hex's survivability and prosperity long term. Because that's your payout in 5 years. Right? So if Hex is like 3 cents combined right now, which is what it is-ish, if they got a 5-year stake and they have 1 million Hex, they're dreaming, man, what if it's $1 in 5 years and I've earned all that yield? But guess what? The dollar just doesn't happen automatically. It's a well-oiled machine, sure, but you need to promote and help. That's what it is. And guess what? That is like, it's a way for a community, because friends, look, I'll tell you right now, Hex maxis, they know the writing's on the wall. I'm trying to help. You know, Hex is the base money of the ecosystem, but it's finished product. You know what people want, friends. I thought Pokemon Series 1 was enough, personally. Then Pokemon Series 2 came out. And then 3. And now there's over 900. Do you understand? People just want unfinished. They want roadmap. They want more and more and more and more. Take more risks. That's just humans, man. You know, the stock market, friends, is 120 trillion in valuation, and gold is only 10 trillion. Think about that. Gold is only 1/10 of what the Ponzi stock market shares type of like meme is. This is just, it's like mind share of like, hey, voting power, because you don't really own the company. You're trying to Ponzi it off. Think about that. Not all those companies are giving you dividends at all. All the money's in like Amazon and Apple. You don't own anything. You can't even vote. I want to change the Apple logo to a banana or an orange like Tang. No chance. You see? And now speaking of Tang and other altcoins, man, there's just too many to go through, friends. This is what you want. I know some of you get an anxiety. Good, man. That's good. That's bull market anxiety. That means there's an abundance of opportunity, and that's what you want. It means your body feels a lot of things moving, which is great. It means like popcorn. Everything's pop, 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 pop. Everything's starting to like give you prosperity and chances of succeeding. What you don't want is the dead market, which was bottom of 2022, which is, okay, there's nothing to do except just go long and pray the 4-year cycle comes back and then we don't go to zero. That's all it is, okay? We're done with that part now. Now, there's abundance of opportunity. By the way, not financial advice on any of these, okay? Once again, you touch these and they go to zero, who do you have to blame? Yourself, right? I'm in these. If I lose all my money, all right, I blame myself. I don't blame anyone else. It's my fault. I took the risk and now it's over. If there's clouds outside and you walk through the park and you get wet, who do you blame, friends? You blame the cloud? No. You go, well, I took the risk. It is what it is. So this is a ATROPA ecosystem. Once again, a ATROPA ecosystem did this U-turn, this cup and handle. But if we look at the pulse ratio, most important, you just get to see the value here because it is still very, very low. And actually, these big fibs. Now, it would be fantastic if we want to hit this fib extension. I would love to see that an 8 or a 9x on a ATROPA ecosystem. And you do the exact same thing for pDAI. Remember, pDAI, the protein dye, not to be confused with estrogen dye. This is obviously very controversial because people are saying, $1, will you peg to $1? Well, friends, no one knows, man. No one knows if you're going to peg to $1. What I've done is if I go to the pulse ratio for it, friends, and if for some reason they've reset my charts, which is very annoying, they removed all my beautiful artwork, but you can just still see here, this is a weekly chart, okay? You can put it down even on a 3-day if you want. It's still quite a way, man. Like even from here, that very, very top, that's huge, 8.4x on Pulse. So if Pulse does a 3x, 3 times 8 is 24, smack, just to get up there. Are they going to hit there? I don't know. They have this little zip up, they pull back in. You never really know if these things are going to continue ever. You got to take a chance. That's it. There's no right answer. It's just everyone's guessing. That's it. And, you know, you're going to see this with like Teddy Bear as well. You can see it with, you know, Teddy Bear. It's the same story. It's nice that are at least able to recover the top. Just showing, man, all this strength in the ecosystem. And this is big, right? Teddy bear going to the very, very top. Another 6 or 7x. And look at Tang, friends. I don't know what the hell is going on with this chart. Like, oh my God, this chart is what the hell. Oh man, it'd be nuts if it hits smack up again. Like on the surface, you see, oh, the chart's high. But then I look at the market cap and I'm like, man, none of the meme coins or altcoins or projects, nothing is 100 million market cap on PulseChain yet. It's a race to 100 million. You might say, oh, but 50 million is expensive. That's pDAI. Think bigger, my friend. PulseChain's 2 billion by itself. You know we should flip Cardano. That's 20 billion. If PulseChain's going to do a 10x from here, what the hell is going to happen to these? They should be much higher. Should be. The growth rate's just absolutely insane if this works out. If it works out, we don't know. That's why 90% call, 10% lottery, friends. None of this is guaranteed. It is what it is. And you're starting to see, yeah, there's more people with ants in their pants coming out. I can't help everyone, friends. It is what it is. I ran out of energy, basically just making videos for you guys, for everybody who wants to listen. My job is not to convince anyone of anything. I don't really care. I know the cycles are bigger than me. I'm just one little peanut brain out there. I can't do anything. All I can do is say, hey, on average, I know what I'm doing. Maybe this is what I'm doing. That's it. You can do what you want. You might fade me, go with me. It is what it is. I promise you though, those people coming in, they are exhibiting the exact same greed, euphoria, thrill, all the issues of 2021. It's happening all over again. Never in my wildest dreams did I honestly think that depression of FTX would be matched by greed so fast. It's like it was just yesterday. Like literally, FTX just collapsed yesterday, friends. Davey Hoffman was drinking soy milk in his soy coffee cup saying, there's no hope for the industry. There's no hope. Like yesterday, man. And now we're like buying dog with a hat and Ponzi coins going up. I'm riding the wave. You can do what you want. Make sure you like, subscribe, bell button, all. Don't forget, it loves you. Catch you soon.